Hi, I'm Andrew, and New Year's has always meant a lot to me. I'm a big believer in the whole new year, new me thing, and I always saw New Year's as a chance to forget about all the bad stuff that happened in the previous year and build upon all the good stuff. So what better way to end a year positively than with a bang? And what better way to start a brand new year than with a night filled with tons of memories and experiences that I'll remember forever? So for these reasons, I decided that this year I was gonna plan a crazy New Year's Eve night and record what I do and what I spend, because my friends and I, we're not millionaires, but for one night, we can damn sure pretend to be. So the day before New Year's Eve is when the expenses really started. My friends and I all agreed we wanted to dress up for New Year's, which left me with the problem of not having the clothes I needed. Mainly dress pants and a nice dress shirt. But since it was after Christmas, tons of places had sales on all their stock, so we shopped around a little bit and I found what I needed. Both pieces I got on clearance, but it actually cost an extra 15 bucks to get the pants tailored to fit perfectly. And so all of that together was just under 150 bucks. So that, plus my own cufflinks, tie, jacket, and shoes, and I was good to go. The next thing on my list was our alcohol. So I went to the local LCBO, which is the liquor store people go to in Ontario, to shop around for champagne, and that was the first time I'd ever done that. I discovered that bottles range anywhere from 60 to 120 bucks, which is way more than I've ever spent on a bottle of anything. But you know, this is New Year's, and I wanted it to be a night that I remembered. So much so that when we walked past the glass doors containing all of the liquor store's most expensive stuff, a bottle of Dom Perignon caught my eye. Did I even say that right? I don't know. If you don't know what that is, it is a $230 bottle of champagne. I've never spent anywhere close to that much on anything. But if I wanna have a night that I'll never forget, I gotta do things I would never do. So I got it. So the Dom Perignon and 2 bottles of the cheaper champagne, and you know what, just because we're in Toronto, why not get a bit of Drake's whiskey? So we got a bottle of Virginia Black as well. The total of all of that, $400. That plus the clothes I bought earlier put our total to $550. Oof, my pocket's starting to hurt. So the day of New Year's Eve finally arrived, and with it meant getting to the condo we were staying in for the night and picking up the keys. We got a place in central downtown, 15 stories up with a beautiful view of the city. The place itself was massive with huge windows and really nice countertops. And it was just everything that I would have in a dream condo. Unfortunately for us, prices skyrocket on New Year's Eve for places like this. So the damage was probably our biggest expense of the night. $820. Ooh, this is gonna suck. So that, plus the $550 from before, and we were up to $1,370. Okay, well, I'm packing my own lunches for the next little while. The last main expense was tickets for the event we were going to. It was a bar called the Madison, and early bird tickets cost 10 bucks each. So if one ticket cost $10, and I was in a group of 15 tickets cost $150, bringing the total value of the night to $1,520. So I'm starting to run out of ways to let you know that this expense is gonna be something I'm gonna be feeling for a while, but I will. So 8 o'clock comes around and people finally start showing up. We pop the first bottle of champagne while we wait for more people to show up, and then over the course of the night we pop the second bottle, the Virginia Black, and then finally, and with a toast, the Dom Perignon. And for the record, it was way better than the cheaper stuff. Probably won't buy it again soon, but it was the most amazing thing that I had ever drank. And with that, we were ready to head over to the bar. And at this point, I mean, we had spent so much already that a little extra for a nicer Uber wasn't even an amount that we would notice. So 2 black SUVs later, and we arrive having paid $80 for them both. And just to throw that on top of everything else, we're sitting on $1,600. Ugh. So we pull up to the bar, and this is the point at which our night really begins. So because I do social media, I reached out to the bar we were going to ahead of time and worked out a way to get a line bypass, which is not something that they sell. So that just made the whole experience that much cooler. So we walked right in and made our way through the bar. It's a New Year's Eve event at a popular bar, so needless to say, it was packed. So we dance, we make some new friends, we get a few drinks, probably an extra, what, $30 on top of everything else. And as the countdown neared, I made sure I had as many of my friends with me as I could find, and we yelled at the top of our lungs together, bringing in the new year. The rest of the night went exactly how you'd expect. We kept dancing, we kept making new friends, and we had a few more drinks until it hit about 2 a.m. And then we headed back to our condo to end the night. And having been planning this whole event for the last 2 weeks, it's funny how it took me until now to fully realize something. Between the alcohol, the clothes I needed, the condo we rented, the ticket prices for the event, and the Ubers, and the drinks we got there, we spent about 1,700 bucks. But that's not what the night was about. I mean, money's a nice thing to have, but I would have had a good night even without all the luxuries we splurged on. Because the truth is, that's been every other New Year's Eve I've ever had. To me, this was about starting 2017 in the best way with the best people. Experiences are worth way more than any materialistic things. Sometimes those things just help to enhance an experience a little. Because in the end, all we really have left is our memories, and I just want to be able to look back and know that I enjoyed every second of it. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If this is your first time watching me, you should definitely consider subscribing because I make videos every week, and if you think that this one was crazy, you're just gonna have to wait and see what comes next. Also, if you wanna check out the behind the scenes for this video, that'll be right there and in the description below. It's funny because this whole night did not go quite as smoothly as we made it look here, so you should check that out. Also, down here is my last video in which I'm also planning an event, only it's a bit of a smaller scale, but I make some bad decisions in it, so you should go watch that. And yeah, I guess with all that being said, see you guys next time. Peace.